Are you secured in this digital world? Welcome to the age of information, where our lives are more intertwined with the digital world than ever before. YouTube knows which video to show in feed, Google knows which ads to show up. Our personal details are scattered across the vast expanse of the internet, tucked away in cloud storage and hidden behind countless logins. These fragments of our identity, while convenient, can become tantalizing targets for those with ill intentions. Understanding cybersecurity is no longer a luxury, but a necessity in this digital age. It's like learning to lock your front door in a neighborhood known for burglaries. It's about recognizing that our information, our digital identity, is valuable and worth protecting. We are living in an era where cybersecurity has become more important than ever. It's not just about protecting your data, but also about safeguarding your digital presence and ensuring your peace of mind. Now ask yourself, do you know how secured you are? Understanding cybersecurity is the first step towards securing your digital life. So, what exactly is cybersecurity? It's a broad term encompassing the measures taken to protect our computers, servers, mobile devices, electronic systems, networks, and data from digital attacks. These attacks are often aimed at accessing, changing, or destroying sensitive information, interrupting normal business processes, or extorting money from users. But why is cybersecurity so important? It's simple. As we increasingly live our lives online, our personal data like banking details, social security numbers, and even our digital identities become vulnerable to digital thieves. Imagine, if you will, a vault filled with your most valuable possessions. Cybersecurity is the lock on that vault, the guard standing by its door, and the alarm system around it. It's the barrier that stands between your valuable information and the cyber thieves lurking in the digital shadows. In essence, cybersecurity is all about protecting your valuable information in the digital world. But how do we know if we are secured? Let's explore some common cyber threats. First, there's phishing. This is a ploy where cybercriminals trick you into revealing sensitive information, often through deceptive emails or texts. They might pose as your bank, a trusted friend, or even a charity, but their goal is to steal your personal details. Then we have malware. Think of it as a digital parasite infecting your system and wreaking havoc. It can spy on your activities, slow down your device, or even lock you out entirely, demanding a ransom to restore access. Lastly, identity theft. This is when cybercriminals steal your personal information to impersonate you. They could apply for credit in your name, make fraudulent purchases, or even commit crimes under your identity. These threats are not just imaginary, they are very real and can lead to serious consequences. Remember, these threats are all too real and they can happen to anyone, anywhere. The internet, while a valuable tool, has its dark side. Imagine a city at night where not all the alleys are safe. That's the dark web. This hidden part of the internet isn't indexed by search engines and requires special software to access, but what makes it dark isn't its inaccessibility, but rather the kind of activities it harbors. It's a breeding ground for illegal activities, from the sale of illicit substances to the trading of stolen personal information. Cybercriminals use this platform to carry out their nefarious deeds, often under the cloak of anonymity. Now, consider the fact that your personal details, thanks to various online logins and data sharing, could be spread across this dark city. Without a proper understanding of cybersecurity, we might as well be walking blindfolded into those unsafe alleys. The dark web is not a place to venture without a solid understanding of cybersecurity. So, how can we protect ourselves in this digital world? Well, there are a few simple steps you can take to bolster your cybersecurity. First off, let's talk passwords. Strong, unique passwords are your first line of defense. Avoid using obvious choices like your birth date or pet's name. Instead, consider using a password manager to create and store complex passwords. Next up, two-factor authentication or 2FA. This adds an extra layer of security by requiring not just your password, but also a second piece of information that only you would have access to. It could be a text message, an email, or even a biometric like your fingerprint. Lastly, be suspicious. Yes, you heard that right. Be wary of suspicious emails or calls. If something seems off, it probably is. Don't click on links from unfamiliar sources and never give out personal information over the phone unless you initiated the call. Each step you take towards better cybersecurity is a step towards a safer digital world. Now that you know the basics of cybersecurity, what's next? It's time to make a move. It's time to secure your digital presence. It's time to be a step ahead of those lurking in the shadows of the internet. Firstly, educate yourself. Dive deeper into the world of cybersecurity. Understand its nuances, its ever-evolving nature. The internet is brimming with resources, online courses, webinars, and blogs that will keep you updated with the latest trends and threats in cybersecurity. Secondly, implement. Use strong, unique passwords. Enable two-factor authentication. Regularly update your software. Be cautious of the information you share online. Remember, cyberspace can be a treacherous place, but with knowledge and caution, you can navigate it safely. And finally, spread the word. Talk about cybersecurity. Share your knowledge with your friends, family, and colleagues. Encourage them to take their digital security seriously. Remember, your security in the digital world is in your hands. Take action now.